Hello and welcome. Right, we're going to set these two going. Get this one out of the way first. Now, it's true, I was looking in editing last. Oh, I don't know why I'm bothering. I don't know why I'm bothering. Yeah, what I was saying about favouring the other harvester, and the bottom line is there is one thing that you would probably have noticed, and that is that the John Deere does not self-unload very well. The Giants one is quite awful. It's quite strange that actually Giants the maker of the game. This is not the first time. FS19, I hated the Dominator. Hated it because it would never self-unload. It was terrible. But right, we want two tools, and I thought I'd already done this. I'm sure I did this. Because you can do this. Field 42, I think. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought I'd even set it as well. Right, so then it's definitely there now. So let's just check on no on camera as well that we have got the settings all right, just so I'm not being unfair. Combine self unload, stop while unloading, automatic cutter attached. Very rarely use that. So yeah, everything is as you'd expect it to be. We've got things scattered all the way around, so hopefully you will see the difference between the SID modding and this one. No, we want first. So go, and then we can get the header on the other one. This is not the one. Yeah, this one won't have the course because I set it with the other one, being as it was right near the edge of the field. Load, activate. Let's grab that header, which is a little bit further back than I would like, but there you go. Yeah, it's a waste of time sticking the lights on. It'll only switch them off. So right, so then we want. Why is it not showing on the screen? First, hang on a minute. Why is that not showing? Load course. We did this. Huh? That still must have happened to the other one as well. Did that just not do that? No. She's sitting there. She's thinking about it. Right. I think we're going to scatter another trader around as well. Let's grab this. I think I shut the gate into the side because I was trying to make a point about trying to think. Why is that? Why is that through here? I have no idea. Right, yeah, we're going to grab straw. I would like to. This is the last of the harvest, and then after this, I think it is. Yeah, no, I've not forgotten that much. Definitely not. Yeah, it is. So I'm going to go into a time lapse because then after this, we're going to have a steady winter where we put the mods down that we need to do from all of the harvest and all the rest of it, and get through the winter. Yeah, that's the point as well. How are they? Yeah, very light green. Right, now we can switch the lights on this one. Yeah, so I am going to go into a time lapse. Oh, it's going to go. It's not going to like that fact that's there, and I can't. No, it's gonna. I think I'd sooner jump into the John Deere and just assist it when it gets close. You will notice that although these windows are massive, they're not as massive as if you did the 12-meter. Which is why, of course, I do like this particular header, as well as the fact it's quite reasonable. Yeah, we will. Yeah, it's really not a hazard that will ever affect you at all. Right now, they've made a right mess. Right, so time-lapse time. Yeah, we will chat afterwards, but we have got a lot of straw to pick up. So I'm going to say my words. To see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, that is that done. Boy, oh boy, that was a job and a half. It really was. I enjoyed it though. I did. I didn't think I was doing too badly, really. Yeah, yeah, there's an awful lot. Just under a million litres of straw. That is tremendous, and that's not including the small silo, which also should have. Oh, it sent it all. Okay. Wow. Ah, the TMR, of course. All my life. 853,000 litres. That's way more than I thought it was. I didn't think the hay would. How's it done that? We didn't have that much hay. We did 320 tons. Oh no, yeah, I suppose, yeah, 320 tons would be 640, would be, yeah, that's right. Okay, wow. That's way more. I don't know that we'll ever need to buy any additional TMR in here. I don't. We've got a shed load of straw. Now the bad thing is we're going to have to take some straw out of that and manually stick it in here because the small shed has actually taken upon itself to, yeah. I thought I told it to only do it to that particular. Yeah, I did. So that means that mod's not working. Yeah, I made a big song and dance of showing everybody that. So it is. And that is a beautiful bit of kit. Right, so we have finished this off, and obviously next year we're going to crack on. So really, do we include the winter through on this one, going through the winter? Also, we've got to save up a little bit of cash, really, and see how our businesses and that are doing. We've got TMR ready. We can untick that because it can't do any more. We need to, yeah, oh my life, it's all that's left. There should be the tiny silo as well. That's all oats. We never switch the oats on. That's why I wanted to take a bit of a stock. We've also got, yeah, we need to buy something for the sunflower oil. Now, this should have, so the sugar beet's done. The corn, now what, can we make corn flour? Yeah, it's a little bit lossy, but not so terrible that, but the thing is, if we're going to do that, we need to make a very powerful bakery. Now it's strange. I've taken the land bakery out because it was sort of warped beyond anything that I recognised last time I used it. They've tweaked it such a lot that yeah, it's just not the thing that the mod that I sort of fell in love with. And it had its foibles. It wasn't like, purely just fantastic. Oh wow, it's a lot of wood chips still left in there. So corn we want to distribute. Oh, that's a point. Select. We want to make farm supply production. We want to make seeds, actually. That is probably the best. So we want to stick one of them, the first one, I would say. Yeah, this one with corn seeds. Yeah, so is calling for the corn seeds. That is a good learner. It is on hard economy. It is a good one. Straw. Yeah, it's got not very much. And the one at the bottom, the white meal, is calling for corn flour. It's got sugar beets. I think it's, yeah, it's all. What's the point? Where is all the sugar beet? We've not sold it, and it could. Well, no, there's not enough room in the harvest productions, really. It's got plenty of sugar. Oh, we've got them on selling. Well, I'm on storing again now. We have done very well out of it, I might add. Plenty of diesel. So yeah, we've sort of caught it because it only would have done a little few ticks. So yeah, it seems hopefully. So we do need to build a bakery. So I'm trying to think which bakery do I think we're going to go for a little bakery and then soup up the equipment inside it. Now, yeah, this corner here for the bakery I have in mind. We've also got the whatever we did. We've not sort of had a look to see what we got out of the. Yeah, we haven't actually. So if we're going to do that, we mentioned the Matana, even though it's doubling up on the bakery, as in we don't really need that as well, but it is still. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's not terrible. The Farmer Jebs is the best, but it's the oil sort of side of things as well. So I'm thinking good all rounder that does the bakery as well. I'm not sure its bakery is terribly good though. We could just sell these sunflower because it is. I think it's good. We'll have a look. Let's have a quick look before we do that. I'm sure sunflowers are not too bad even on hard economy. They're not like they are obviously normally. That's one thing that they are quite. Oh dear, they are really quite awful, aren't they? 809 at the best in February. Yeah, I suppose it's nearly a grand. It's hard to touch a grand in hard economy. It's not rubbish, is it? How much did we do on camera? Let's go down there. The fence is has not get that. But one thing I am going to say, I do love that by Fluffy Mods, but can be an absolute pain in the backside when it goes past a trailer and it shoots straw in it. I thought it was going to get every single trailer. I had to swap trailers. It doesn't look a terrible amount, but then I didn't expect it to be a terrible amount, really. 27 tons, which would be about 21 or 22,000 if we sold that in February. Let's stick in the silo. Let's be realistic. You wouldn't leave it lying around, would you? So we will deliberate on that. Well, I suppose if we do the Matana though, that does oil as well. That's not a bad one. It does actually a lot. So there's a space in that corner, but it's not big enough. I think we'll probably have to go here, and there will still be room around it, but it is going to cramp the yard a little. We may have to reroute the main road a little around, or put it in that sort of section there. Maybe it's fairly large. I'm trying to think, is there any? Oh, we could go at the bottom, I suppose. There's a massive amount of field down at the bottom. There's no real. This massive section here is mostly ours. It's fairly flat, so we could do that. Yeah, I'm thinking because the one of the very good things about the Omatana Farm Supply Factory is it's the farm factory, isn't it? No, it's the one with the tower. Yeah, potatoes and all manner of things. This does. It is quite amazing. So let's stick that on the edge of the field. See, that's fairly flat. Now there is a bit of headland of theirs, the land, so do we stick it near the... No, I might want a shed down there. I think here where it's fairly flat, that's really flat. That's still on our land. Right, smashing. So in that case, we want to be taking this down there. Yeah, so that's really... We want to be sending the flour to that for the bakery side of things. Again, we may have to sort of upgrade it once. You can just about afford it with it being 50,000, and it does make a difference. But also we can chug all over the winter, so we'll have to work out how terrible it is. And I think we'll go all the way down, and we'll send the flour to the to make bread. And I think Omatana's not long done something special, if I remember rightly. It's a bit more than bread, and it's a little bit worth a little bit more cash. She's a marvel. She really is. Alright, so it's this side where you see the door. Right, so then let's have a quick look at said machine and see, do we need to upgrade it? I'm sure it's a little bit weak on the bread side. Well, actually, that's the wrong thing. It'll be... it could be anywhere, actually. It's not one of these that's got any ticks. It'll be totally free of ticks. It was the very one I was looking at, actually. Oh, no, it's not. It's got a tick. No, it's farm supply production. Here we go. This one here. Very top. So, bread, it does only 1,440 times 3, but also produces pig food. So, it only does 4.5 odd tons. That is quite awful. Yeah, it is. It can assist with this. Now, it's not bad at the flowers, and this flower actually also produces mostly wasteless things because we create pig food which sells for quite a lot of cash. So there's bread, and we can do sunflower oil, which is worth a lot of cash, and also doesn't waste the waste product. That's what the other thing I love. It's like the farmer jab. So we'll stick the bread on, and we'll stick the sunflower oil on, and we've got no butter bread or anything like that at the minute. Potatoes. That was it. Here we go. No, it's this one. Bread rolls and baguettes. Yeah, muffin, you need sugar. Ooh, I don't think we've got any spare. It seems to have disappeared. We had a shed load of sugar. And it seems now to have like totally disappeared. It should be sitting in there. Yes, only 33 tons, which I think we'll use that. Yeah, I think we'll leave that be. Yeah, the sugar beet will have gone from there. Yes, it has. Yeah, so there's not enough sugar to do that in the Omatana. So let's have a look. Make sure we've not missed anything. The bread will call for that. Sunflower oil we've got in there now. And the pig food, I want to keep it storing so that I can show you. So we need to put some water in. So we'll go and stick some water in now. What we've been using that tanker for? It hasn't been water, hasn't it? So small silo. It's got straw, and that's been sending it straw too. Oh no, that's a small. We knew that. I'm thinking of the tiny silo. It's straw. Likewise, I sent it somewhere. Okay. Right. Why are these moaning? Oh, we've done that stupid out of space thing. Oh, this game sometimes. Oh, it's so annoying. It's going to refuse to actually do anything, and it's not. It's crazy. It really is. It's got to be a game glitch. I know we're really high on these. I'm not sure if we can take some out and make this. It's true. I've never done that actually. The one thing I've never done with the outer space error is not all things like you taking things out of them though. They've not all got that ability. And if it is that the game is trying to take something into it but can't, so therefore it goes out of space, it crashes the mod, and then that is our sole way of making money. And obviously, it shouldn't be breaking. It should be actually at its very, very best. So if we can't take anything out of this, it's sort of scuppered us. We're down to just that little tiny bit of bread, which, let's be honest, at this point it becomes... I always hate things like this because you sort of think, well, what do I do? Do I do another one of those and then like give myself the money back, or do you say, oh, that's it, I can't do the Let's Play anymore? It's just silly. Right. Okay. Let's move you around. See, I don't think we can take some. You can. The Omatana's good for taking inputs out, but the Bernie ones tend not to. You can't take your inputs out, so if you've got too much straw in or anything like that, it's tough. You're just stuck forever. I think it's only supposed to go in. You can tell it. No, it's the inputs that are jammed. Yeah, this is one of the normal ones that. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. No, I think you'll find that's where if you were to like say not store, but to send them out and take them out manually, I think that's probably where. Well, let's try it before we second guess. But we are right. Yes, it is exactly that. It's yeah, just for taking. So we are scuppered. Yeah, the game has stopped play. How did we do this? Yeah, because the other thing is you've got to take note of like. I mean, obviously, it is our main business. It is true. All we're going to have is the ability to do. Oh, that's really annoying. Yeah, just so it is because these get jammed full and it's got products waiting to go in. It's sort of like thinks, oh, I can't do it. I've got too much stuff coming in. I always thought it was like something else. So I mean, this is a little bit bad. Have we got? If you told it to, no, we've tried all of this before. What about upgrading it? We might have to come out of the game. It's worth a shot. It is. I don't think it'll fix it, but I think usually what happens with most mods is when they break, they break. They really do. And I know this from Zelonka. When I did the factory, it would sit there. You could go in and out of the game, and that factory was broken forever. You'd got to put a new factory out, and then the factory would plod along nicely. So, right, let's stop clicking the buttons. And let's try to upgrade it, and that means the storage then is okay, but I think I'm right, so we will take note of the money, 116,120. We've still got to save the game though. After will you stop clicking the buttons? Right, so luckily this is very, very reasonable. Yes. Now it isn't out of space. We all know that. We can all see that. But you'll note that the mod still thinks it is. Now I'm going to stop the cameras and come back in, but I have a sneaky feeling that this is broken, it needs removing, which then destroys, although we get reimbursed for a little bit of this, we don't properly. So I'm going to cut, in fact, yeah, let's do this. Let's switch those off as well. Right, okay. I'm going to see you shortly. Right, I'm taking you in with me so you see everything I see. So, yes, now then, moment of truth. I've never seen this fix yet, but it just reinforces that I've got the rules right in my head if you do this type of thing. So, bread, well, yeah, that won't have anything yet. It's right at the bottom, so let's not keep everybody waiting. Yeah, as I said, it is strange, the way the system actually works. I had a sort of sub theory, and that was that it broke when we put the new farm factory because there isn't any overlap though, none at all. Right, well we can see that we've really got pretty much 40 tons of everything bar water and diesel, so we'll be fair about this. Let's sell this and put another one down. It's more of a test really. 45,036 and sold products and sold buildings, even though that's nowhere near what they're worth. We know this. It's hard economy as well, of course. And we lose value on that. So we're not, yeah, all of these little losses we will stick back. So then, now we're gonna we'll treat this fairly. Obviously, we're gonna put the same amount of stuff in. We should have 183,160. Just gonna print screen this for my benefit so that I can see exactly what that was. Right, smashing. So 183,160. So if we put this back, naturally this is wrong. No, it is because we lost money for like selling it. So I'm trying to think, is that right? Yeah, we've been reimbursed partially, but not fully, and we'd already paid for this. So really, we ought to be putting this down. Upgrading as well. We had upgraded, yeah, really, but we did get reimbursed some. This is where it becomes a bit of a head scratcher. I always find because you're like thinking, well, how do I handle this? Because harvest productions, shop areas restricted. It's interesting. I've always tried to figure out what breaks a factory. I was on Sri Lanka. I realised it was storage, and it's frequent of been storage that's broken things over the time. That was the shop being so yeah, that's 20,000. Right, so we don't need to upgrade it. We only upgraded it for the test, so it's really immaterial. We probably erode a few thousand. Right, so let's get this water and all the rest of it. I'll go into a time lapse for this because it is a bit of a nightmare for you to sort of sit through. But I do also want to show it, so it's the only way really to. Oh, of course, everyone's engines are like not started, are they? Let's just quickly grab these. And it may look, for those looking on, that I was favouring the class. You would be right, but not because it's because the big guy is not as good at steering or going around the circles for the windrows. That was really good at steering and also has more power than almost any bar the Lurcher. Yeah, the Lurcher's got a bit more strength, but you don't. It's a weird model. It doesn't. Oh, we need to send those right. Let's ask the shop to pick those up as well. Or I'm going to forget about them, and I'm going to go through the months, and we're going to be charged on top of this insult to injury, this as well. So what we're going to do is, yes, but that's true. We could do that. Right, so 163,160. I'm just going to write this down. I could do my screenshotty thing, but typically I've not got a pen anywhere near. Right, let's screenshot again. Sorry, I know you lose the sound when I do this. Right, brilliant. Okay. So then, 163,160. We will buy whatever is necessary because this, until we get to as close to the 40 odd tons as we possibly can, it will now be at the top. I think. Yeah, the newest one. Oh, it isn't actually. Does it goes wherever it feels like. Right, so we're going to buy some straw. Even, oh, this is annoying. Yeah, well, we had it in, didn't we? It's a lot easier to do this. We just put it back up to 163,000. I mean, of course, we probably are going to lose, but I don't want to go. We never had any trouble when it was at 20 tons, though, so I'm not sure. Mind you, we did upgrade it once, didn't we? Yeah. So it's 143,324. No, we've been buying stuff. We'll stick to the 163 and it's 20 grand. So it goes to the bottom, I think, once you've upgraded. That's why it was at the bottom before, I would say. Yeah, so it's upgraded now, 40 tons. We'll put, I should say let's do about 30, as close to 30 as possible. So that'll be 32. Sugar, likewise, it was. Do love this. It's does this take into consideration hard economy? I would have thought it does. 32 again. Water. We're going to gain on this because we didn't have that much in, but yeah, we're also down on the others, so we will do it. Yeah, the diesel likewise is going to be very expensive, but yeah, that's why we bought it in. But we're not doing that this time because this is not our fault. We're not worried about costs. It'll all just go back to what it was before. It doesn't need this much water anyway. Actually, it's a minor wood chips. I know we got partially reimbursed, and that's where it comes to where I like to think, how do I handle this side of it? And that, I hate any kind of cheating, but you're not sort of cheating, but in a way, it's hard to work out exactly how to handle this. And then I sort of feel like I have cheated because I don't completely diesel. We'll try this time to get what was in there as close as we can. If we've got enough money to even get all this. This is the dear one. 8, 16. We'll call that about right. Yeah, we'll activate those. And it shouldn't be. And you will note it is running with absolutely no problem at all once you do that. So, wow. 120,000. That's close enough, yeah, because we don't exactly know how to do this. So, right, so that's going in. That should, let's speed time for an hour. Oh, okay, or a little bit more. Someone's a bit trigger happy. Oh, the anthem. Right, so let's go through till the morning. Yes, the Omatana, it should be doing nicely as well. Yeah, the flour should be going. Oh, we've not told the flour. No, I haven't. We've told it to make flour, but we've not told it to on the white mill. Yeah, I always forget something. Distributing. Right, okay then. Now, speed time up again. Not that a lot's going to go over, but right. Excellent. We'll go through till tomorrow morning then. And we'll see what we see. Now we're looking for December, January for quite a few products, so 9 o'clock. $253. 101,827 production costs. Huh? What? What on earth are they on about? Just potatoes. Ooh, I do love that one. We've already got a fantastic one of those. That I think we'll buy because it is just a lorry. I like the colour. Right, fantastic. It's a shame that's not the we might have actually gone for that if that was the case. Ooh, the snow is coming. Let's have a look what we've got. Why is the oats not 1200 times 15? No, it is. There was a lot of oats, so yeah, that's fine. And corn flour. There's no corn in there now because we took it Now then, that's the other thing that it should have done. The seeds. The easiest way to show this really is to look on this. So we've got. Oh no. If I left that unselling from last time we sold seeds. Oh, I bet I have. My heart is sinking because I bet I have, because we don't have it on all the time. Yeah, that's why we did well. Good job it's not a bad time of year to do it, but yeah, that's it. I think it will have done it all as well. Well, bar a little tiny bit. Right, okay. Well, we got the money. Yeah, we didn't get ripped off or anything, so it's not. Yeah, we're still doing quite well. So let's go through. Let's have a look at what we have got left of anything to sell. That should be on green. Sugar, sunflower oil is March. Bread, got 7 grand's worth. And this is on green too. So, and pig food. Yes. So let's get everything done that we can do from top to bottom while we're on these good prices. So the bread, it's not a lot, admittedly, but we've only just started making it, so you can't complain about that. So selling, and wow, we didn't put the water in. That's with all of the shenanigans, and these are actually worth more. So we need to go and take some water down. That's annoying. Yeah, and the flour has been told to distribute now. Brilliant. And so straw, these both need to be told to sell. And we will go and do some water before we get maroons. And let's take the big guy. He's not had an out yet. Yeah. Stick some lights on. Now, the one thing I've got to say, I often sort of pick on the John Deeres, you might think, but I have got to say that their headlights are stupendous. Sometimes a little too bright, but yeah, I'm not complaining. I don't think I can quite get past that. Right, smashing. Yes, you didn't get a chance at all. Yeah, I thought of all the tractors we've got, the best one for darting around the field was the Class. It's a small wheelbase as well as everything else, water. So I believe what the biggie. We coloured it blue to sort of tell us it's only the watery sort of strike. Oh, we did say animals, didn't we? Yeah, we'll get the selling done. I always find when you get these problems, it sort of knocks the stuffing out of you a bit. So it does throw you for a wobbler because you're going in directions that you weren't expecting to. It stresses you out, and you wonder what's the best way to handle it. Especially if you're creating content, I always think, yeah, things like this are awful. It is weird. Oh no, Mr. CDP. The only time I ever realised seen Mr. CDP do something like this was when the factory went wrong on FS19. I can't recall ever seeing a production go wrong on one of his Let's Plays. I'm not implying anything, I'm just making a statement. I mean, I haven't watched him in ages because I don't get time with creating content. I'm not going to say in any way, shape or form I've gone off watching Mr. CDP. So then if we stick, and that's in the middle, that blue pipe at the sort of like middleish back, so we stick a tap. Yeah, we'll stick a tap as well. The only thing I'm going to say, the tap's a bit hard to see in the mods bit. Yeah, I mean, it's perfectly okay once you like down against the light background, but right. Brilliant, you actually found the right place. Excellent. Fantastic. So that should now get those bread things going as well. Now we'll speed time up a little because it's not going to affect them making them this time. So we'll speed it up to 10 o'clock. But at least they should start to go now. Brilliant. I think that would be it. It's not a fortune because obviously, unfortunately for us, all of our... That's a point. How did we... No, I don't think we had anything. It was selling. It literally... So, yeah, we didn't need to worry about being reimbursed. It's storing on now again. Yeah, we didn't need to worry about that. Right, so... Breads... That should have gone as well. Pig food. We've not done the pig food. Baguettes are making. So bread, we're going to say don't sell anymore. And sunflower oil is storing till, yeah, it'll be a bit more than that, but pig food is what I'm really interested in. Have a look at the minute. This sells at a good time always, so yeah, so we can leave that on sale. Right, let's pop up to the top. We'll get through the winter. And yeah, we should leave it at that. Yeah, 9 o'clock again. We probably will get thick snow. Seems to be the pattern. Luckily for us last year, it cleared quickly. I do like the way that the Let's Play has flowed. This is almost like a full Let's Play. We've gone on for quite some time, quite some years. Wow, that's not bad. Beautiful Anderson. But we bought the belt system, didn't we? So we really don't need anything else. We really don't. It's a shame, but it is what it is. Right, so it's January. I think we've sold everything. Let's just check, make sure that I've not missed anything. There's nothing on TMR. No, we're not selling that. 70 silage, sugar, fertilizer, pig food, bread rolls and baguettes. March and June. Oh, actually, they're at top price. That one's not. Baguettes aren't, but bread rolls. And that is a cracking price when you look at that. I do like bread as well. Bread is equally good. That's still on green now. 4,000 litres. We'll leave it. We'll let it tick up. Baguettes are on yellow, and yeah, they're on white now. So they've really, although we're still a good price. We've said this before. Right. So then, let's go through till February morning. I'm interested in seeing how the poplars are doing, because their harvest window is quite unique. It's got quite a long harvest window. Yeah, I'm just wondering if I think they do grow every year once you've... Wow, that's thick snow again. Right, so we're looking for March as well. Actually, that's a point. There is one thing that sunflower oil is it actually at its best now. So we will sell that right now before it loses value in the night. So we want selling. Now that should be quite a bang at 10 o'clock. Yes, very nice. It's been nice to just do farming without any kind of fertilizer mod going or anything like that at all. I don't think we've done. No, we haven't. Not at all. It's been totally. Yeah, we've only used silage as TMR and all the rest of it. So let's go through till March. Ooh, we've still got the sunflower oil on selling, but it still should fetch a good price. But we do need to switch it off now. That's if it's got any left. I think that's about all of it, really. I don't think there's much left. It says. Let's stick that to storing. I don't think there was any. There is. Oh no, it's that where it ticks down at 1 tick per hour, like yeah, for every minute. So that I can't believe that 427,000. Phoenix, another mower, and a slurry tanker. 20 cubic meters, and isn't this one where it's got the? It needs 220 horses. Only 20 cubic meters. If I was going to buy one, I can destroy that one straight away with a mod that's not quite so much storage. Yeah, this is my absolute. Well, actually, I've got two favourite slurry tanks for sort of good all rounds. One is it's not the shooting; it looks like the shooting. The Kawaiko and this one by STV Modding. Only 18 cubic meters, so it's slightly more, but it's got a 20 natural 20, but you can also swap it for the extension where you can stick the Moesca Duo, which is only 8,000, which is almost as big as the monsters. The other one I like is this one. It's got 5 more cubic meters than, no, sorry, 7 more cubic meters than that one. But it's quite a bit dearer. And is much heavier. The horsepower requirements is very much dear. That's half horsepower. So really, I've always said this is, in my personal opinion, the dark horse of the slurry spreaders, and the Moesca Duo on that is absolutely amazing. It is, yeah. Obviously, the bigger you go, the more horsepower, and obviously the other thing is you're tugging that massive amount of liquid. So. Right, so it's March. Wow. Oh, no, we've sold it already. Yeah, we've sold the sunflower oil. So we're going to go through till April. No, we'll do what we did for the last few years. Just going to check. We'll go right the way through till about 3 o'clock. Because it may or may not move. Oh, it is as well. It's going. I think that's the wave. I think that will just disappear in a minute. You can always look on the distant hills, and you can see what you see there is going to sweep through the land normally within seconds, just like that. Is that hovering? Why is the seeds like hovering on the ground? It's bizarre. It is very strange. Right, something. Oh, the silo seeds. I didn't realise it came in the sales. These are what I'm interested in actually taking a look at. Yeah, you can go high. 100? Is that a million? Wow, I do like this. Yeah, it's also got a trailer. The only reason I never really, I think it's a cracking idea. A silo that you can actually move when it's empty, and I would play it like that as well. I'd have to take the stuff out to shift it. But there's a trailer now. I always thought the telehandler one looked a bit strange, and I wasn't quite sure it would work in real life. It may do. Just to me, I was like, oh, that's a bit strange. Right, so we're still on 60. Right, so it's March, it's 4:45. What are we going to achieve at this layout? Right, so I've got to be honest, it is true. The one thing I'd like to do before I say what I'm going to say next is I just want to see the green on the poplars. Still very light. But it's definitely, it's not, it's the second. So I'm not sure whether these actually do every 2 years no matter what. How many years have we been here? Because to be honest, we have really cycled through the years because we hammered we played for 3 real years. This has gone on as long as some of my full Let's Plays, and I feel that we've done this proud. We've had a few ups and downs, and some just this very session, but this was always going to be a short run. But I've almost done this as a full Let's Play, even though we've managed to do that by having monstrous sessions, really, where I've really put the work in, and that we've like overlapped lots of work in, and where I've tried to get the straw off on the same time as we're actually taking crop out, whereas it's often done like the session afterwards. So we've not stretched the sessions. We've done very well. We've got multiple productions now. And obviously, probably, if we carried on, we would get more fields, even though I think we're at a happy place for the farm, where we're not stretching ourselves too much, where it really does become like combined counties, where each is monstrous and there's so many fields and they're all massive, and it sort of slows you down. But I think we've done this proud. Now, I would spend, were we staying, and you can class me as doing this, I would be buying the animals now, and we would keep our word, as in like that's what we would do. But it's FS25 is around the corner. I'm wanting to close all of them, and I think we've done what we set out to do. I mean, really, if we sort of even look at we've got 451,000 now. We've invested every single bit. Now, if I was to carry on, I would muddy the waters now, because I'd probably have to do something like the I mean, the other thing is I am going to say is this is hard economy. So we would have, if we'd have been on normal economy, when you consider the growth we've had on the Let's Play, as well as that amount of cash, and let's have a look. When you consider the land that we've got, 3 monsters. I mean, the land prices on this are very, very good. I've got to be honest. They are very, very amazingly good. I mean, can't believe how much you'd buy that for. It's quite amazing. Did we? Yeah. No, we're new farmer. I was going to say, that was the question. I was just wondering if we'd. But I think, all things considered, that was very, very useful on hard economy. But I don't think it won it for us, but it did help on those months where we didn't. It gave us an income stream that was very, very useful. I don't think we'd have done quite as well had we not had such a good generator, but we still would have done well. I am still very, very pleased. Massive shout out to Celobuki, who never ceases to amaze me with his work. It is a beautiful map. I think the character is very like a hilly place, a very believable. This is a plateaued hill. I think he did that really well, because it's a very believable drop. I mean, I say I come from Derbyshire, so I know what. Don't get me wrong, hills come in all shapes and sizes, but the backdrop that you can see all the way around, hilly, it's beautifully done. Very, very nicely done. The characters there. I mean, yeah, as I said, the one thing, if we were staying properly and I was going to go into a full term, I would. I mean, I think I kept the animals away to begin with because of the poplars, and then I think we'd got such big things to do all the time that I didn't put them in. But also, if you think back to the money that we had, we now have got the money that we could buy animals. We kept on getting another tractor, and that's what I mean. We don't really need anything. We can manage with all of the equipment that we've got. We've got the monstrous plough, so we really can plough anything we like. We've got, I mean, I don't mean we've got everything, but we have actually. When I think about it, planters and seeders, we've got them coming out of our ears. We really have, and we've got the 2 seeders Again, not my favourite, but it's 12 metre with the two of them. So yeah, I'm very pleased that we've got the two harvesters. I mean, really, that's what I'm saying. We've not treated this. This has like gone quite big, and especially terribly arable. So yeah, massive shout out to Celobuki, and a massive shout out to you, the viewers and subscribers, on this fantastic on Vlashich. Vlashich, I'm not sure how you'd pronounce it. It might be a silent H, but it's beautiful. I've never played on a Bosnian map before, and it's been an absolute pleasure. And if it weren't FS25 wasn't, I've got to be honest, I really enjoyed my time on this map. Very, very much so. But yeah, I think it's time to call it because of how close we are to FS25. I've got combined counties to finish off, and Oberkirchheim or something like that, which is one of the lords, which I've done it twice. This time I really got into it. Again, I think I've got 1 or 2 sessions left to do on that. And then likewise, all I've got left then is combined counties and any little short runs in between, which I'm hoping not to do. Yeah, I'm hoping to. I've got lots and lots of episodes to actually post. I think easily that I can cope with posting all the way to FS25. So yes, and I should be learning how to mod in this month. Not keeping any secrets. It's true. I've started to have a good look. Had a good look earlier. Massive respect to the modders. Trying to start to make a box is my first thing. For one of those like seed boxes, a bit like the Death Boys. Very similar to that. I'm starting small to cut my teeth. Anyway, yes, enough about this. All that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching, and hope you continue on other journeys with me. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.